Hi, welcome back to my channel. Are y'all excited to find out how I contour and bronze? Well, make sure y'all stay tuned after the intro and we'll make sure and get right into it. And before you all go, make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. I don't know why I keep doing it on the other side, but make sure you hit that subscribe button, ring that bell so you can be notified every time I upload, because I do put out videos every Monday and every Friday. So if you're interested in how I contour and bronze, make sure you stay tuned after the intro. Go. Okay, so the way that I contour or bronze my face, I kind of look at them like they're both the same things. But as you see, I got all my face done except for like bronzing and contouring and blush and highlighter and lipstick is all I got left. And this is usually the way that I do my makeup. I always put on my foundation, my moisturizer, my primer first, then I do my eyes, and then the last thing I do is contour and bronze. So let's go ahead and let me show you how I bronzer contour. Like I said, I kind of look at them both like they're the same thing, but let me go ahead and show you how I do it. So the first thing that I do once I have all of this done is one of my favorite, it's like a butter bronzer, but it's one of my favorite bronzers is, oh, I'm sorry, that's mascara for anybody that's wanting to know. Sorry. Yeah, a mascara on my thumb. It didn't come off, but anyway, so just ignore the black spot. It's mascara. But anyway, so butter bronzer is like one of my all-time favorite bronzers, and it is by Physicians Formula, and this color is in light. Yes, this is in the light. They do, at the time that I bought this, I think I bought this back in like maybe last November, maybe beginning of December. I bought it from my local CVS. I paid $14.99 for it. And this is the only color they had was the light. But I wanted it so bad it didn't matter to me that it was only light. And it is just a gorgeous bronzer. So I kind of use this to start off my contouring. It's very soft, very buttery. You can't really see it because, like I said, this is actually light. So I just do this to kind of, it's like a creamy formula, and it smells like coconuts and the tropics, and it's wonderful. So to me, it's just a treat to put on my face. And I always start off with this. It is a creamy blend, so I do end up putting a powder over it. But you also get the bronzer, and then you get this little sponge. And as you can see, I do use the applicator, and you get a little mirror. There you go, with it. So the way that I do it, and I also have a mirror right down here, is I get some of my product on, and this is, like I said, kind of like the first coat to my contouring. This is just kind of giving me guidelines of where I want to contour. So I'm going to look down here, and hopefully y'all can see what I'm doing here, and ignore the faces, okay? But so the first thing I do is I find my cheekbone, okay, the indent on my cheekbone. And so that is actually going to be about in here, okay? So what you want to do is you want to find your hollow of your cheek and just go a hair above it. So I start by just drawing a line right there, okay? Going from my hairline all the way down, okay? If y'all can see that, okay? And then I also do it on the other side. So I am doing the same thing. I'll try to do it looking at the, okay, do the same thing. And it doesn't matter if it's a little dark, don't be scared, because I am going to be blending this out. So I make sure both those sides are done. And then I also like to put a little on my forehead here, a little on my forehead here, because it kind of looks like the sun has came down and kind of kissed me here, you know, kissed my forehead. Okay, a little bit on the side, just beside my eyes, because I want to create like this as a sun glow. And then to shape out my nose, I'm going to put just a little bit of this creamy texture right in this part of my nose, okay? And I'm also going to do the other side. As you can see, it's just on each side of my nose right here. We will be going over this with a powder, so I don't worry about it necessarily being perfect. I do go ahead and put it on the very bottom part of my nose here. And this kind of makes your nose look a little bit more defined. And then because I really, like right now I have a primer on my lips that primes and plumps. But on a normal basis, my lips are very thin. So I use a little bit of this. And I go right there, underneath my lip. Like I said, this is only my way of doing it. So, you know, if you have any other ways, make sure you comment below. But right there. Right there, just right under my bottom lip, because what that does, if you do it there, it's going to make your bottom lip look like it's fuller because it's creating a shadow. And then of course, but like for a chunky girl like me, it's kind of like a little hard, but I do go ahead and add a little bit of bronzer underneath my neck here to maybe create like a shadow to try to cut my face out, you know. So that's what I am doing right now. Okay, then once I get that done, the next thing that I do is I go ahead and take some powder, and this is just my Coty Air Spun powder. The color in this is Translucent Extra Coverage, and what I do, and it's probably going to get on my shirt here, is I go ahead and take just a little bit. It does get everywhere. It is so messy. So I go ahead and take some, and then what I do is I go right underneath where I just contoured and just create a line right here with that powder, okay? I do it on the other side, and I don't touch it. I just add that, and the reason I do that is that it's going to help to make your cheekbones look, you know, like cut out, okay? So, do that. Leave that on. I'm going to let it bake there for a minute. I'm going to take my damp beauty blender, and like I said, I'm looking at a mirror as I'm doing this. Maybe y'all could see a little bit better. And I'm going to blend this bronzer up, and always go up with the bronzer and towards my hairline. Okay, do my other side, going up towards my hairline. Okay, because I'm wanting to create like a shadow, and see, you can kind of see how I created like almost like a shadow with this side. It's a little confusing on camera what side I'm going on, but I kind of wanted to create like some cheekbones. And then, of course, anywhere that I put that, I'm going to go ahead and just pat it into my skin. I'm rubbing and I'm kind of rubbing and dabbing, you know, I'm patting, but I want to blend that into my skin here. And then, of course, around my nose. Okay. And on lips a little bit. And then underneath where that powder is, you know, I just real quick, I just go ahead and rub it to blend it on down my neck. Okay, then what I do, once I get that done and I have my initial cream contour, see how my cheekbones look, the next thing that I'm going to do is, and since we talked about it the other day, is I'm going to go ahead and use this Wet n Wild bronzer. So we're going to go ahead and I'm going to take a little bit of it, and it does have a lot of fallout, if y'all could see. Tap it off real good. Okay, and so now what I do is I'm going to go back over the lines, kind of like if I'm setting that bronzer with powder. Okay, and again on this side, I'm trying to look at you and look at the mirror too, so you know. Okay, and then just a little bit above my hairline. We will be blending all this out. Yeah, because it looks really dark on camera. And then this is where, whenever I do my nose, I go right, I draw a line, and then kind of go up a little bit into your eye. Okay, you can see, it's like, see how it kind of does that. It kind of defines your nose a little bit. Do the same thing, and go up like that. and then do that, and that way I'm trying to define my nose. And I'm doing it kind of dark today too, a little bit darker than I normally would, because I'm trying to show you all the lines that I'm creating so y'all can see. And I told y'all, and then underneath my lip right there. Okay, so I did it also kind of dark because I wanted to show you all kind of where I bronze at, kind of on the side here. Okay, and I know I look like just a crazy mess right now, but it will not stay that way. Okay, and then I take a, don't judge me, I clean off my brushes on a paper towel really good, make sure there's no extra product on there, and then again, you're going to just blend it up. Start blending it. Blend it in, blend it in, blend it in. Going up, 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 around. And I just kind of, you know, see how compared to, let's see. Like I said, I'm trying to do this and show you all at the same time too. So let's go ahead and just go ahead and continue to blend. And I just up, 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 side, 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 up, 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 up. And I take a brush and do this instead of the damp beauty blender because it was powder. So again, rub it, circle motion, kind of blend it. Okay, and then of course my nose, I just kind of blend it out like so. And then of course underneath my lip. Okay. Okay. Once I have that on, then I take just a brush and I brush away that extra powder that I had put down. And as I'm doing that, I'm also kind of going over my bronzing, but that just kind of, and see if you look, it looks like I have carved out cheekbones. Okay, and sometimes I take this and I go all around wherever I was. So that's pretty much how I bronze. You know, get a little closer so y'all can see. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put on a little blush and a little highlighter and do my lips real quick, and then we'll come back and we'll see the finished look. So stay tuned for that. So yeah, this is the finished look. So this is how it turned out with the contouring and the blush and the highlighter. I don't know how well y'all can see any of the highlighting or anything. I actually like to highlight where it's just boom, like strobing, but it just never seems like it turns out. And yeah, my hair is still a little wet from my shower, but so this is the finished look. So if you guys enjoyed seeing how I put on bronzer, please give me a thumbs up and make sure y'all go down and hit that subscribe button. Whoops, as I hit that subscribe button, just go ahead and hit it and make sure y'all ring that bell so you can be notified every time I upload a video. And my next upload day is going to be on Friday, where we'll see what the product of the week this week is going to be. So I'm excited to see you guys there. So I think that's going to do it for me. And yeah, like I said, I hope y'all enjoyed. And until I see you guys Friday, please just remember to always be you. And you know, you are beautiful. All right. Bye.